welcome to Sweet Tomato Vine Homestead. I'm Linda. Today I'm out in my garden. I'm back out here and I'm trying to kind of evaluate what's going on in my garden with the damages that my plant suffered the other day that I noticed on yesterday. And I am noticing that there are more plants than just my brassicas that are damaged, like my pansies right behind me. These are pansies right here, and they have been affected by whatever went on out here. My onions and garlic was really badly affected, and I am going to cut these tops. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all think that this is a smart thing to do, is to go ahead, cut these tops off. But I'm fixing to do it. I'm going to cut them off because I just can't stand to just see this, just look at this. I don't want to just, and I don't think that it's going to do the plant any good anyway. So I'll just go ahead and I'm going to do that. And that is what I am about to do right now. So let's get started. So I got my shears, y'all. I'm just going to go ahead and start cutting the tops off of these garlic plants. Try not to cut them too low. I'm just going to go ahead and cut them, then I'll come back and remove the tops from my bed. As I already stated to y'all, my shears have still not been sharpened, so they are dull. I'm just going to try to get as much of this off as I can, and then I might come back. Yeah, I'm kind of jumping around. I might come back and bring my scissors in if I don't get all of it, because I can see that I'm not getting it all. I could take some time and just go ahead and try to sharpen these shears. But right now I just want to get this off. I just want to get it out of the bed. I feel like if I can see one thing that's looking better, that'll make me feel better about this whole situation. And I don't plan on keep talking about it because I know I don't want to bring you all down. I'm gonna go ahead and you know where we moving forward. We're gonna move on past this and just go ahead and continue with the garden. And we're gonna accept the things that we cannot change. We're gonna change the things we can change, and then we're gonna try to make sure we know what the difference is. Y'all, this smells good. You know how garlic smells? When you're fixing something and putting garlic in it, it smells like we're cooking. Make sure they all cut before I start trying to pull them out. I don't want to dig no garlic up today. Y'all, the smell of this garlic really has opened up my sinuses. It smells so good. I hope that this does not affect the growth of my bulb. I think that it will make it better. Someone said in the comments that, I know they said about I think they said about the onions, that it would just help to produce larger bulbs. And hope the same thing for the garlic. Okay, so now I got a trash bag because I am not putting this in my compost or feeding it to my chicken. So Although someone told me that it's more than likely only fertilizer. I don't want to give my chicken a whole bunch of fertilizer to be eating. So we're going to just go ahead and take these and dispose of them. My compost over there already running over, so I got enough stuff in the compost to try to work its way down. We will be having other stuff that we can put on the compost without having to worry about putting this on there. We're going to watch and see what happens, how well this garlic is going to snap back after having its tops removed. I know the leeks grow back really fast after I remove the tops from them, so we need to do the same thing. I went and got me a knife that I think is pretty sharp, so we can go ahead and take off these pieces that I left. And get it to look really much neater than it does right now. Some of these leaves are just so dead that they're just laying over and they don't want to be cut, even with the sharp tool. So I went and got something that I can just have to go one-on-one with them. It's been very windy out, and so everything's kind of dry right now, so I do have to water today. And y'all, it is time to go ahead and start, if you have not started, to start getting your irrigation system put in so that you can not have to be worried about watering your plants. And I went and I also had to go and get another barrel to catch my rainwater. So in case of an emergency, you have some water. You need to make sure you got your rainwater in packed. And we should be getting, you know, a lot of rain soon. We've been having a lot, but you know, next month, April bring April showers. So you need to have your rain barrels in place to catch your rain barrel burst when it during the Arctic freeze. I came out and I was looking around the yard after the freeze, and I was like, who poured my water out? I should have a lot of water. And then when I moved the container, the bottom was busted out because it had froze solid and it busted. So I went and got me another rain barrel so that I would be able to catch my rainwater. I'm gonna give everything a good water, and I'm just gonna go bed by bed. It's gonna take a while to get it all taken care of, but like I said, you only can do what you can do is just take a little bit at a time until you get it done, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad that I did harvest a lot of food from this garden already, that I don't have to be so upset, because I harvested a lot of food. Okay, there are still some little pieces that I will be continuing to get out of this bed. I got it all for the most part, getting the part that has the damaged part on it, so that I don't have to fear that that damaged part will be seeping, having something that's seeping into the rest of the part that's going to be growing back in. So now let's give it a good water. Y'all, the water was very warm in this hose. I had to let it run for a few minutes to get the really warm water out before I started to water my garlic. So be sure that before you just turn that hose on, if you're in the south, to check and make sure that that water is not too hot, and then because you can scald your plants. I turn that hydrant on, that hose, and spraying those plants with that hot water. Y'all, on these plants like this, for right now, instead of me just going ahead and just removing this entire plant, because this part right here don't have as much as these outer leaves. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take these outer leaves and I'm gonna go around there with my knife. And remove these outer leaves. This is some kohlrabi. and some weeds. And I'm going to dispose of these leaves. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. This is just for the time being because, you know, I don't know how the plant is going to do since it was hit with these chemicals, if it's going to snap back or not. But I'm going to, you know, I'm going to give it a chance to snap back. What is this for? I stick my hand down here. Okay, so it has some leaves left on top for photosynthesis. So that is what I'm going to do for this. This plant, that kohlrabi looks okay. And y'all, I feel like, you know, if it's nothing but some fertilizer, I can just wash these. The plants that are still good, I'm not going to eat these leaves that look like this. Like, we're not doing that. I'll remove all of these leaves like this off of the plant. And these plants have gone through a lot. They have went through a Arctic freeze, and now they're going through this. And I'm going to give them an opportunity to be eaten. I am. I'm going to give them an opportunity to still go in the pot. Give them every opportunity that I can. Okay, see, there's not much left to that plant, but the plant is cleaned up now. I'm going to water them in. If I have to, I'll even put some sort of fungicide soap on them, you know. I got some Dawn in my sprayer with BT on it. I could dilute that some more and spray them with that. So, you know, I'm gonna take precautionary measures to try and save my plant, protecting my family at the same time, but continuing to have some food for us to eat. So we're gonna move on down here and I'm gonna do the same thing with these plants. Okay, this is my 12-foot onion bed that I cut all the tops off of them. So now I'm just gonna water them in. I also cut the tops off of the onions in this bed. I cut the tops off of these chives. So while there is a lot of more work to be done, I am not going to do it all today. So I hope that you all have enjoyed this video and that you'll give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.